Welcome to the vMobile presentation. The vMobile is the latest hardware from GL Communications. It's a hand-portable piece of hardware for testing voice quality on Bluetooth mobile phones, as well as any analog interface, including mobile radios with push-to-talk capability. The vMobile includes two Bluetooth radios for connecting two mobile phones. It also includes the 4-wire analog port with PTT push-to-talk capability. vMobile also includes Wi-Fi for connecting to a network. This is for control, configuration, operation, and getting status. The vMobile also includes GPS for location when drive and walk testing and plotting the results to Google Maps. The vMobile solution can also work with GL's vQuad solution. So on one side of the call can be vMobile, and on the other side can be either vMobile or vQuad. This is fully automated testing and full support with both vQuad and vMobile. As mentioned, the vMobile is portable, can be walked, so you can put your vMobile in your pocket. It can be in a drive, whatever you want to do. The vMobile has an internal battery, and you can also connect an external battery for extending the life. While certain functionality and configuration can be performed directly from the vMobile unit using the screen and the buttons, such as getting status, simple configuration, and operation running a vMobile script, most everything is done through the console, which is a PC. All vMobile units connect to this console, and the console is used for getting status from each of the vMobile units. It's used for configuration, such as setting up the Bluetooth mobile phones, setting up the Wi-Fi, and doing all other types of configuration of the individual vMobile units. The console is also used for operation, so selecting the vMobile scripts and running the scripts on side 1 and side 2 of the individual vMobile units. From the console, you can also upgrade the vMobile units, so upgrade to the latest software, and also create and edit scripts. So grabbing a script from the vMobile unit, editing that script and sending it back to the vMobile unit. All that done directly from the console. The console app resides on any Android or iOS phone, and the console app performs all the same functions as the console. So the console is a web browser. The console app sits on a phone, and this is how you can configure, operate, get status, do everything for the individual vMobile units. The vMobile operation is fully automated using the vMobile scripting. This includes call control, place call, and answer call, as well as sending and recording voice files for voice analysis. In addition, the vMobile can also send DTMF digits, send single or dual frequency tones, and detect energy and detect tones. All voice files that are recorded from the vMobile are sent to a central location and analyzed using the voice analysis tool. And this is a fully automated tool for providing metrics such as audio dropout analysis, speech and noise levels, speech activity, and frequency analysis. In addition, the voice analysis tool can also work with the GL VQT to provide POLQA analysis for voice quality measurements. And finally, using the VAT tool, the recorded voice files can be analyzed for both one-way delay and round-trip delay, whether it's vMobile to vMobile or vMobile to vQuad. Along with voice quality and delay measurements, the vMobile can also perform automated data quality testing using the GL Net Test solution. So using the vMobile scripts and the Net Test solution installed on any Android or iOS device, you can run automated tests for TCP, UDP, HTTP, FTP, VoIP, video simulation. All those different types of tests can be run in the same script as the voice testing using the GL Net Test. So that's basically what the vMobile solution is. And now let's get into the actual operations of the vMobile, the console app, and the central database with WebViewer for accessing results and plotting the results in Google Maps. Let's go into the vMobile console app. And right now, the console app is connected to the console, which is connected to the vMobile. And we can now see all the individual vMobile units connected to the console. For each vMobile unit, we can see the mode, whether it's PTT or Bluetooth, the status, script status for side 1 and side 2, and the call status for side 1 and side 2. And you can see the different vMobile units connected right now to the console. We're going to select one of these vMobile units. And now you can see a bunch of other information specific to that vMobile unit. For instance, active status, specifically when's the last time that vMobile connected back to the console. Is the vMobile up or down? The individual side 1 and side 2. Here you can see side 1 Bluetooth is not connected. Side 2 Bluetooth is connected. You can also see the script and call status. The location, so we can see GPS is connected, your Wi-Fi connection, battery, all of your network connections that are very important for full operation. So right now, let's move on. And I can see, again, Bluetooth side 1 is not connected. So let's connect that. So in the bottom right hand, I'm going to click the operation button and then click on device parameters. And again, I'm looking at that vMobile unit. And I can see side 1 is not connected and side 2 is connected. From this screen, I can pair and connect Bluetooth phones to the vMobile unit. So I'm going to click on BT config 1, and I can see I have 2 phones currently paired. I can pair additional phones, but I'm going to connect the first one, Velvet, to the, I'm going to connect that phone to the vMobile unit. So right now, the console app is talking to the vMobile. The vMobile is coming back to the console, and it shows me now that the Velvet phone is in a connected state. I'll go back, and I'll see both phone 1 and phone 2 are in connected states. Other things I can do from here is if I go to global parameters, I can now show the individual network connections. They're all connected, but I can also change the IP or port. If I want to change where the console or the central system is, I can change it right from here. Again, talking back to the vMobile. I can also change the sampling rate, whether it's narrowband, wideband, or super wideband. I can change the GPS antenna, whether it's internal or external antenna. The internal antenna is great for walking around. You may want to use an external antenna if you're in a vehicle. GPS clock trigger, that's used for one-way delay measurements to sync both sides of the call. And then again, mode, I can change whether it's Bluetooth or PTT. Now let's go over to operation. This is where I can run a script. So again, the console app is connected to the console, which is connected to the vMobile. And I can now tell the vMobile to select a script and run that script. So I have side 1 and side 2. And on side 1, I'm going to select a script. These are all the scripts available from that vMobile unit. So I am going to select one of these scripts right now, right there. And if I want, I can change the phone number or use the phone number that's within the script. So if you have multiple phone numbers, you don't have to rewrite the script. You can just modify that in the start variables. Showing me what my sampling rate is. I'm going to click start for side 1. Now I can also select a script for side 2, but actually the script that I have running on side 1 will automatically load and run the script on side 2, so I don't have to do anything. So let me click the submit button on the bottom right, and now the console app is talking back to the vMobile to load this script and run this script. And then the vMobile will come back and let me know the status. So it shows me that side 1 is currently running. So let me return back to the status screen, and I can see on side 1, the script is running, and side 2, the script is running, and I'm going to refresh. and side 1 is placing a call, and now side 1 and side 2 are in connected state for call status. So the script is running, the call is up, we're generating results right now, and I'll show you that in a little bit. Let me go back though. Let me go back to the main screen and show you a few other things that the console app can do. So now let's click on some of the icons at the bottom. Let's click on log, and from this function, the user can select the vMobile unit and then turn logging on or off. So here we have Bluetooth logging and error logging. You can turn the logging on or off and then download the log directly to the console or console app for viewing. Another icon at the bottom is upgrades. With this function, you can select any vMobile units that are currently connected to the console or console app. Select a file that you've previously set up or previously gotten from GL for upgrade, software upgrade of the vMobile unit. And now you can click on upgrade vMobile, and this will upgrade these vMobile units to the latest software. And finally, we have configuration. And under configuration, we have console configuration. So what this does is this allows us to set up the configuration of the console app to the console. So the console app is talking directly to the console. Here you're putting in the IP of the console as well as the name of the console app. If I go back, I can now click on vMobile hardware configuration. And this is basically initialization of the vMobile unit. So if you're out and about and the vMobile unit is not connected to Wi-Fi or not connected to the proper console, from here you can actually take the console app, the phone that the console app is running on, connect directly to the vMobile, and now specify the Wi-Fi network and console IP to connect the vMobile directly to the console, and then all configurations are done through the console. So this is a good way to set up the vMobile if you haven't set up Wi-Fi previously. And finally, we have manage scripts. So if I go here, I can select a vMobile unit, and then I can select the script. Let's actually select the script that I previously ran the test with, and click on edit script. So what this is going to do is the console app is talking back to the vMobile, grabbing that script and bringing it back over to the console app so we can view the script. So these are all the script commands that we ran previously. And from here, I can edit the script, copy, paste the different script commands, create new commands, edit the commands, pretty much everything you want to do for script editing, and then save and upload the new script or the edited script back to the vMobile unit. So let's go back to the main screen, and we'll now continue with the console functionality. So this is the vMobile console. Pretty much the same configurations and same operations that you could do with the console app, but now it's in a web browser. So here you can see all the different vMobiles connected to the console. Same type of information, your Wi-Fi, your battery, side 1 device and script, side 2 device and script, all your IPs and so forth. Basically the same information. I can also go to vMobile configuration, and under device configuration, see the phones that are currently connected through Bluetooth to the side 1 and side 2 vMobile ports. Global configuration, I can change things there. Global configuration, same principle, same ability to make modifications from this screen. The monitor tab, that allows me to actually change how the audio is being played out when you plug in a stereo headset directly into the vMobile. So there's a 3.5 millimeter port on the vMobile device, and there you can plug a stereo port, and you can specify what is going to be played out of the left ear channel and what is being played out on the right ear channel. And this can be configured here as well as configured directly on the vMobile unit. The operation here, again, you can configure side 1 and side 2 for loading a script and running a script, as well as putting the variables in for place call number and caller ID. So this allows you to run the test from the vMobile. So all the same basic information here. Log, you're able to set up logging and grab logging from the vMobile. Upgrade, again, you're able to specify the individual vMobile units, specify the file that you're going to upgrade, and run an upgrade to the vMobiles. What I want to do, though, is I want to go into script. So create and edit scripts. So now what I'm going to do is select the vMobile unit that we want to edit the script. And then we're going to select the script file to edit. These are all the scripts available on that vMobile. And click on edit, and you can then see the script file within the screen here. So now I can take a look at the script. I can also edit the script, same as the console app, but here it's a little bit easier to use on the web browser. So anytime I click on one of these commands, I can then change what the function is. So rather than this is the do loop, do iterations 4 times. So I could change that to 3 or 4 or 5 or whatever. So change that number, modify, and now instead of doing do iterations 4, I'm now going to do iterations 5. Any of these commands I can change, edit. I can also add additional commands. So on the left-hand side, here's all your script components that you can then add and include within the vMobile script. We're constantly adding additional commands to the script components and modifying what we have. There's also help available for editing the scripts. You can also add comments to the scripts. Anytime you see a /, that is a comment. So the vMobile scripting is very flexible. It's all point and click, and you can create the scripts, again, from the console or the console app and send them up directly to the vMobile unit. So now we're going to go on to the WebViewer. So this is the GL WebViewer. All the results and events associated with the vQuad and the vMobile get sent to a central database, and we use this web viewer or web browser to query and filter and view all the results. So right now we're on the vQuad, or includes also the vMobile call events. And we can see here with the test that we were running, we could see all the events that include the call control events that occurred during the test. So down here we can see a placing call and a ring back, and on the other end we can see an incoming, and then they call connected states. So all this is available. You can query based on the vQuad or vMobile call ID. This is the user configurable ID associated with in the vMobile and vQuad script. The vQuad or vMobile device ID, this is the ID or name associated with device 1 and device 2. You can also specify the time filter, whether it's 10 minutes, an hour, or even up to custom start time and stop time for the web viewer. Let's go over to the POLQA results. So these are the voice quality results as we were running the test. And you can see the POLQA results for side 1 and side 2 during this test. Along with the POLQA score, you can also take a look at the other results coming back from the POLQA algorithm, such as active speech level, noise level, the speech activity. All these types of results are returned from the POLQA algorithm and get stored into the WebViewer database. Another screen we could show is the audio and delay analysis. And here you can see the one-way delay. So we're running one-way delay as part of our test, and we're seeing one-way delay on both sides of the call. We're also seeing connect time. That's the time that the call was up, the entire time that the call was up. And then we're also seeing call connect time. This is the amount of time that you place a call until you get the call connected. There's a bunch of other results on this screen, such as the signal gain, speech activity level, active speech level, and so forth. These are all coming back from the vMobile test script. All get stored into the database. And again, all these events and results, we can filter on them, we can query, we can also output these results to a PDF, an Excel, or a CSV file, and show these events in different manners. Now, another thing we can do is go over to custom reports. So here we are on the custom reports screen. And what this screen allows me to do is configure what I want to see from the database, whatever parameters I want from the database into a single report. And I have a bunch of different reports available. You can configure as many as you want. So for this single report, I'm going to be showing the average POLQA score, speech level gain, one-way delay, call attempts, incoming calls, failures, drops, percentage of connected calls. All this information will be shown in this report. Along with that, I can also show bar graphs and line graphs of the result. Now, this is just a short test, but if you ran this longer, this POLQA score will show over a longer period of time. All this can be shown on the screen, and you can also export to a PDF file or an Excel file. So all that is available. So right here, you can specify PDF, Excel, or CSV. Next thing I want to do is show the Google Maps. So this is the Google Maps associated with the web viewer. And within the Google Maps, I can specify a predefined region where it's only going to show that region on the map. And I can also specify a predefined configuration where this will denote which pins will show, or which results within the database will show on the map, the color of the pin, wording within the pin. All that can be configured. And then I'll show you a legend on the right side of the map that shows all this information. I'm also going to specify a filter. So this is based on a test that we ran, a vMobile drive test around the Washington Beltway on 27 October 2022. So this is going to filter all the results and show only those results on the map. So let me try to center this map at this point. And we can then see the actual Google Map screen. So let me now move the map up a little. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now what we're seeing is a drive test around the Washington Beltway. And on the right-hand side, you can see the legend for POLQA pass score of greater than 2.9, POLQA fail, and then call control events. And you could put whatever you want. So the legend could be, can include additional parameters. Now you can also click on any of the pins and see additional information. So if I click on this pin, this is showing me at that point, that pin is showing a POLQA pass, POLQA score, and it was passed. The score was 3.27, which is greater than the threshold of 2.9. Next, we'll be going on to the vMobile hardware unit. This is the vMobile portable unit. As you can see, it is hand portable, and it has a screen up top, buttons below. And below that, you can see on the side here, there are a bunch of interfaces. On the left is a GPS for the external GPS antenna. Next to that is an LED for when the vMobile is charging. There's a USB-C for charging the vMobile. an RJ45 for the 4-wire analog with PTT interface, the power LED, and then a monitor port for connecting a stereo headset to listen to the transmit and receive audio during the script, automated script. Let's go back to the vMobile here, and let's click on the buttons. So as you can see, we have a status. We have the audio monitor where you're able to control what is being received on the left side of the stereo headset and the right side of the stereo headset. This is all configured from the vMobile as well as from the console. Below that, you have run script, then initialize vMobile. Using this function, this is how you can use the console app to connect directly to the vMobile and set up the Wi-Fi and the console IP if the vMobile is currently not connected to Wi-Fi. So this will allow you to change this when you're out and about. Power, this is used for reboot or power down, and the about screen with the software version. So let's go into some of these menus. First is status. And under status, you have the Wi-Fi connection. Then you have network. If I go into network, you see the connections to the console, the listener, and the central database. They all show connected. And if you want to change the IP for these connections, you could do that from the console or console app. Next is under global. You can see the serial number, the battery life, and the current mode, which is Bluetooth. If I want to change the mode, you can do it right here in device type settings between Bluetooth and PTT. Next is the menu backlight. From this screen, you can change whether the menu backlight is on all the time or only on when you press the button. Next is device, and from here you can see the sampling rate. You can also see for side 1 and side 2, you can see if there's a phone connected. In this case, there's a phone called Velvet connected to side 1. The script is currently idle, and the call state is currently idle. Next is GPS, and under GPS, you can see we're connected to the internal antenna. So this will show either internal or external antenna, and you'll also see the GPS location. Next is the time and the time zone, Eastern Standard Time. This is currently on this vMobile unit. And finally, here's the audio level. This is for transmit from side 1 and side 2, where you can change the audio level. So let me go out of this and go down to the run script. And on the run script, you'll have a side 1 and a side 2. If I click on enter, you can go into the, you'll see all the scripts that are currently loaded on this vMobile unit. And again, you can edit and create the scripts directly from the console and console app. And from here, you can load and run a script on side 1 and side 2. So one other thing I did want to mention, if the vMobile is in PTT mode, you will only have a side 1. So all the screens that I showed, you'll only have a side 1 for PTT, and you can still configure side 1, load and run a script on side 1, do all the same things, but side 1 for PTT and side 1 and side 2 for Bluetooth. So that concludes the presentation for the vMobile. Let us know if you have any questions. We're here to assist or provide a demo. Thank you.